Check this out. I'm at the Shelby Enterprises this morning, and we are looking at Shelby's through the years. These cars are just freaking amazing. Okay, they are sexy. What a way to start my Saturday morning. Look at this. Look at this beauty here. I only have these in Hot Wheels. So we're covering an event that's in tribute to the movie Ford versus Ferrari, which if you haven't seen it, it's a really good film. It stars Matt Damon and Christian Bale. I like this color. Or this finish. It's probably not finished, but I like it. Look at this. Okay, I gotta go around and look at the inside of this. Look at that. Yes, I'm walking slowly because I want to capture as much as I can here. Because who knows when I'll get a chance to do this again.
Equipping Cobras and GT350 race cars, and even a little early Alpine over here. The significance, of course, of this Alpine is that we have here Ted Sutton, who was involved in putting the V8 in an Alpine to make the Tiger over at Shelby America. So what you have here is Jim Marietta, who started working for Shelby America in Venice when he was 17 years old. Jim O'Leary, I'm not going to say how old he was when he started, but Jim O'Leary is very significant in his involvement with Shelby American because he was the engine man. And in the movie, they race a 427 Ford motor. All of the Ford motors went for 24 hours. Jim O'Leary is responsible for that right here. This gentleman right here. That's the truth. There you go. Is that all right? That's okay. Dave Friedman. If you haven't met Dave Friedman, you've certainly seen his work. Dave Friedman was the official photographer for Shelby American from the very beginning. He documented everything during the development of all of the race cars, all the street cars, authenticating all the documentation for all those cars. He's also involved with production of movies, a photographer for studios for movies. And after he left Shelby American, he continued to write books and accomplish. His career has been phenomenal. Get an opportunity, you look for autographs, make sure you get Dave Friedman's autograph along with the rest of these guys. Over here on the end, Ted Sutton. Ted Sutton started at Shelby American right around 63. Yeah. He was involved with the first Cobra Daytona Coupe, the development of that car, that ended up in 1965 winning the world championship for Shelby American. He was involved with the Sunbeam Tiger, and he put the first 427 big block in a 289 Cobra and made history with that car.
Went to Sebring, right over there. Yeah, right there on the wall.
So I'm going to give these guys an opportunity to tell you some of their stories. Obviously, very rich history. When you look at Shelby American, you do understand that that is a team of people. And it wasn't a large team of people. It was a handful of people. And if you see the movie and you understand what it took, and you realize that something as big as Ford Motor Company really can't accomplish what small companies can do, because as they're developing cars, they can make immediate changes and make a big difference. They don't have to wait. They can just do it. Because they're a small company. They've got phenomenal people working for them. So here, I'll give you Jim Marietta.
Thank you.
And I know a lot of people, you know, they're like, well, they didn't tell this part of the story. They came up short over here. But the main fact is that this movie has been so successful with people that know nothing about the history of Shelby American. They know nothing about motorsports and racing. Okay, anybody else want to volunteer? That they don't know?
I love the film.
But, you know, it's a great movie. So the mere fact that it was so successful, and it's about what these people did. And there's no way the movie can acknowledge all of the people, even a small portion of the people that made it all successful. But the mere fact that they made it, and the racing scenes are great, and there's movie cars out there that you get to go out and take a look at. There's over 100 cars that were used in the movie just for the track racing scenes. Well over 100 cars. And there's several of them that are out there right now. So, no one else has any other questions? Thank you guys for being here. Oh, let's talk about the jacket. Okay, these were a limited run jacket about 4 or 5 years ago, but Jim Marietta is now manufacturing these jackets. They're going to be available ASAP, right?
About the end of the month.
The end of the month.
We got them a sky blue tank.
They will be available in the Shelby store, right?
Yes.
Yeah, plus racingdivision.com website is going to be the first place that they land. And so if you get a chance, follow racingdivision.com. And as soon as they come out, they're going to sell out.
Yeah.
They're going to sell.
In fact,
I guarantee you.
we're already ordering a second run.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to come up and ask each one of you to tell me your name one more time.
Okay. What do you want me to do?
Oh, just give me your name one more time. I want to have it here on video.
Oh, okay. Jim Marietta.
Building these cars.
Your name?
Jim O'Leary.
All right. The photographer?
Dave Friedman. I'm a mechanic, and my name's Ted Sutton, and I worked there back in the late 60s for about another 4 years, and had a special run with Shelby there.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. These are the cars that were in the film, Ford versus Ferrari. It's so cool to look at them here. This one is nice and clean. Not. Like I said, if you have not seen Ford versus Ferrari, it's really a good film. I really, really enjoyed it. actually won Academy Awards for sound editing and editing too, I think. You can always double check that. Edit. Here, that's Peter Miles. His dad was a big racer. Sorry. A busy showroom right now.